Hello, my dear students, honorable guardians, viewers. You are most welcome to my online class. How are you all? I hope you are keeping well by the grace of Almighty. I also hope you are maintaining rules of health and hygiene and enjoying your classes on Samsung television and other online pages over the country. Dear students, as your school remained closed for a long time, so we are providing you online classes so that you can be connected with your studies. These classes will be helpful for you to take your preparation for coming exam. Dear students, today I am going to conduct a class on English first paper for the student of class 9 and 10 based on Unit 5, Lesson 2. So get ready with your English book, pen and notebook and pay attention. Dear students, here I would like to introduce myself with you. This is Manik Chandra Majumder, Senior Teacher, Gazirhat High School, Senbag, Noakhali. Dear students, look at the pictures and talk about them. I think almost all of you are familiar with the pictures. Dear students, in the pictures, we can see some common sources of environmental pollution. In the first picture, we can see a large number of vehicles block on the road, which cause air pollution and consequently sound pollution. And the second picture, we can see mismanagement of waste materials which are thrown here and there that causes soil pollution. And in the third picture, we can see waste material are thrown into water bodies which causes water pollution. In the fourth picture, we can see there are some brick fields which are emitting black smoke into the air. All these pollutions combinedly cause environmental pollution. So dear students, it is somewhat clear to us about our today's topic. Can you guess about our today's topic? Yes, our today's topic is environmental pollution, Unit 5, Lesson 2, page 69. Learning outcomes. After we have studied this lesson, we will be able to ask and answer questions, comprehend and summarize text, tell about the causes of environmental pollution, suggest for solution, write paragraph on causes and effects. Dear students, now observe the video attentively. This video is very relevant to our today's topic.
Industrial activities, domestic waste, and agricultural activities. Land pollution is caused not just by landfills and domestic waste, but also by many other things including deforestation, which is the cutting down of trees, industrial wastes, such as nuclear substances, mining, and even some forms of mechanization.
Domestic wastes, including landfills, can be a huge problem. Domestic waste is the buildup of home garbage in a certain place. They are of a huge threat to the public. Landfills will attract detritivores and decomposers, which are in some cases not good for the environment. These detritivores can include mice, voles, seagulls, and other nasty beings. Despite all the problems posed by land pollution, that is not the least of our problems. One serious problem posed by us would be the introduction of water pollution.
Water pollution is not something that only comes from one source. It comes from many, and those include wastewaters, sewage, marine dumping, and industrial pollution, which includes oil pollution. wastewaters are very dangerous, both for your health and the health of your ecosystems.
Sewage would include all feces, urine and other toxic wastes. If this waste is not treated though, the bacteria will escape, causing the spread of diseases and impurification of water, leading animals to die. When chemicals are in the water, they will cause immense damage to other nearby ecosystems.
This type of water is referred to as brown sludge.
Dear students, what have you observed in the video? Yes, thank you. In the video, we have seen different types of pollution and how is our environment being polluted continuously and how are spreading. If we think deeply, we can easily find that one pollution leads to another pollution. We human beings are responsible for these pollution. Dear students, now look at the pictures and think about them. You can see air is being polluted by a smoke from brick manufacturing factories and motor vehicles from mills and factories. Here you can see water is being polluted by throwing waste into water bodies and chemicals of mills and factories. Soil is also being polluted by throwing waste here and there. That means mismanagement of waste. We can see another form of pollution is sound pollution. We have sound from motor vehicles, music player, aeroplanes, loudspeakers. Thus, we are polluting our environment and creating earth unsuitable for living. Dear students, I have shown you some pictures and a video. Now I am giving you an individual work. These are pre-reading questions. I am just testing you. Here are two questions. Everybody write the answer in your notebook. You can also write the answer in my comment box. You can show the answer to your teacher when your school will be opened. What are the common sources of environmental pollution? I have shown you previous slides. Question B. What is environmental pollution? First question is close-ended question and second question is open-ended question. Everybody write in your notebook. I am giving you 3 minutes. Now match your answer with me. I am just helping you. You can write the answer with your own words. I am just helping you. What are the common sources of environmental pollution? I tell you this is close-ended question. The common sources of environmental pollution are air pollution, water pollution, soil pollution, and sound pollution. Next, what is environmental pollution? This is open-ended question. Here you can express your idea with your own language. Environment refers to air, water, soil in which man, animals, and plant live. These are the main elements of environment. So environmental pollution means polluting the elements of the environment. You can write with your own words. I am just giving you the clues. Dear students, now we will learn the meaning of some uncommon words so that you can understand that passage easily. Students, at first I will show you a word, then a picture, later I will show you a sentence. I think the picture and the sentence will help you to guess it meaning. So let's start. Vehicle, very common word. Try to guess it meaning. Now see the picture. Can you guess it meaning? Now see the sentence. I think the picture and the sentence will help you to guess it meaning. Use the word in a sentence. Motor vehicles emit huge amount of smoke. Now see the meaning. Transport, carrier, conveyance. Reforestation. Can you guess it meaning? Now see the picture. Students are planting trees. Use the word in a sentence. Planting trees and reforestation help to prevent soil erosion and pollution. Now see the meaning. Tea plantation, afforestation, recycle. Now see the picture. Can you guess it meaning? Use the word in a sentence. Recycle and reuse can reduce pollution. Here you can see the model of recycle. Now see the meaning. Reuse, reprocess, recover, erosion. Can you guess it meaning? Now see the picture. Very common picture of river eroding area. Now see the sentence. Deforestation is one of the causes of pollution and soil erosion. Now see the meaning. Decay, wasting, degradation, compost, very common word. Farmer use compost in their field. You can see the picture of compost. Now see the sentence. Farmers should use compost instead of chemical fertilizer. Now see the meaning. Natural manure, rotten manure, enormous. You can see a large banyan tree. Can you guess it meaning? Now use the word in a sentence. The earth has an enormous molten core that contains vast amount of energy, meaning huge size, immense size, gigantic, colossal, etc. Dear students, here I have talked about few words and sentences. You can practice more word meaning for developing your vocabulary and make more sentences to develop your sentence making skill. Now we'll read the passage. You can follow me in your text section B. I am reading the passage very slowly so that you can keep pace with me. Now read the following passage to know more about environmental pollution in Bangladesh. Bangladesh is now in the grip of all sorts of pollution like air pollution, soil pollution and water pollution. Here in the grip of means affected. The dealers of urban areas are the worst sufferer of such pollution. The indiscriminate industrialization process in Bangladesh over the past decades has created significant environmental problems. Here, decades means 10 years. We will now read about some of the most common types of environmental pollution and ways of coping with them. Air pollution. Air pollution comes from a wide variety of sources. In Bangladesh, poisonous exhaust from industrial plant, brick lane, old or poorly serviced vehicles, and dust from roads and construction sites are some of the major sources of air pollution. We can minimize this type of pollution by making less use of motor vehicles and avoiding the use of vehicles older than 20 years. We may also use proper lubricants to lessen the level of emission and pollutants. We can encourage people to use compressed natural gas, CNG, or liquid petroleum gas, LPG, for fueling their cars. The government may relocate hazardous industries like bricklaying to areas away from human habitation. Here we can see the causes of air pollution and how we can get rid of this problem. Next, water pollution. Water pollution can occur in ocean, rivers, lakes, ponds, and underground reservoirs. As different water sources flow together, the pollution can spread easily and quickly. Causes of water pollution include increased sediment from soil, erosion, improper use, improper waste disposal and littering, leakage of soil pollution into water supplies, organic materials that decay in water supplies. In fact, polluting land means polluting water. Throwing away a toxic substance on the ground near a water source means it eventually reaches to a body of water. As a result, the water is polluted. Industrial waste must not be deposited in river or lakes. We may need to be more careful about depositing household waste too. Use of pesticides means that when it rains, chemical used in the lawn or garden wash into the water body. Therefore, we must be aware of the danger of using pesticide as they may pollute our river, canal, and lakes. Here we find the causes of water pollution and how we can get rid of this problem. Now we will move to next slide. Soil pollution. Among the most significant causes of soil pollution is the enormous volume of industrial waste which is being produced every day, but not disposed properly. The mismanagement of household waste, particularly the polythene shopping bags, has caused serious threat to the soil and the drainage system. Another cause for soil pollution is the use of agricultural pesticides, fertilizer, etc. Sometimes fuel leakaging from automobiles may get washed away by rain and seep into the nearby soil. Pesticides and fertilizer are more useful for plant growth, but their overuse has led to soil pollution. Natural fertilizers and compost can be used instead of their chemical alternatives. Recycling is another way to reduce the control of soil pollution. Recycling paper, plastics, and other material reduce the volume of refuse in landfills. Deforestation also causes erosion, pollution, and the loss of fertility in the topsoil. Planting trees and reforestation help prevent soil erosion and pollution. In this para, we find out some causes of soil pollution and how we can get rid of this problem. Dear students, we have read out the whole passage. Now I am giving you a group work, but there is no opportunity to practice group work, so you can do it by yourself. Now find out the causes of air pollution, water pollution, and soil pollution, and how we can get rid of these problems. Everybody try to write the answer In your notebook, I am giving you 6 minutes. You can take help from your text. Now match your answer with me. Causes of air pollution: poisonous exhaust from industrial plant, smoke from brick manufacturing field, old or poorly serviced vehicles, dust from road and construction sites are some of the major sources of air pollution. You can write another points too. There are many causes for air pollution. Now write about how we can minimize this type of problem. That means we can minimize air pollution, making less use of motor vehicles, avoiding older vehicles, using proper lubricants, using CNG or LPG gas as car fuel, relocating hazardous industries away from human habitation. You can write another points too. Now write the causes of water pollution. That means how water is being polluted. Increased sediment from soil erosion, using chemical fertilizer and insecticides, improper waste disposal and littering, leakage of soil pollution into water supplies, organic materials that decay in water supplies. Dear students, there are many causes for water pollution. We have talked about a few of the causes. You can write another points too. Now write how we can minimize this type of problems. Now write how we can minimize this type of problem. That means how we can minimize water pollution. Industrial waste must be disposed proper way. Farmers should be conscious of using pesticides and chemical fertilizer. Stop throwing industrial waste and domestic waste into water bodies. Underground water pipe must be checked time to time. If we follow these attempts, we can minimize water pollution. You can write another points too. Now we'll talk about the causes of soil pollution as through industrial waste, indiscriminately, mismanagement of household waste, using and throwing polythene shopping bags, use of agricultural pesticides and chemical fertilizer, fuel leakage from automobiles may get washed away by rain and seep into the nearby soil. Thus, our soil is being polluted. We can minimize soil pollution such way as use compost instead of chemical fertilizer. Recycling and reuse can minimize soil pollution. We can plant more trees. Dear students, now I am giving you another individual work. Prepare a short lecture within 50 words on the topic below. The topic is given here. Polluting the land means polluting the water. Everybody try to write the lecture with your own words. Just have a try. You can take help from your text. I'm giving you 5 minutes. Everybody try. Now match your answer with me. I am giving you a guideline. You should not cope with me. I am giving you just a guideline. Topic: polluting the land means polluting the water. It is very important to know about the dangers of pollutions around us. We know that air, water, and the soil are the most important elements of our environment. The elements are interrelated to each other. We cannot think of water without soil. When the soil of a particular place is polluted, ultimately the nearby water gets polluted. We see soil getting polluted in various ways: industrial waste, polythene shopping bag, untreated rubbish in drainage systems. Overuse of pesticides and fertilizer often cause soil pollution. As the soil holds water, harmful poisonous mix with water and pollute it. Dear students, now we will practice another type of task. You can follow in your text section C. From your reading of the above text, complete each blank space of the table with no more than two words or number. Here you can see a table. It has three parts: pollution, causes, and suggestion. Here there are two kinds of pollution, causes and suggestion. But in the causes and suggestion, there are some missing words. You have to use appropriate word or numbers in the gap space. I am giving you 4 minutes. Everybody try. You have to just remember the information from the text. Everybody try. Now match your answer with me. Toxic smoke from dash plant. Thank you learners. Industrial plant. Vehicles which are old and poorly serviced. Okay, thank you. Smoke from the dash fields, brick fields. These are the causes of air pollution. Now soil pollution. Industrial waste not dashed properly. Industrial waste not deposed properly. Use of dash shopping bags, very common word. Use of, yes, polythene shopping bag. Use of agricultural pesticide and dash and fertilizer. Now we'll talk about suggestion. Don't drive motor cars which are older than dash years. Yes, less than 20 years. Use car lubricants of good quality to keep the dash level, to keep the emission level minimum. Use CNG or LP gas as car dash. Car fuel, thank you, as car fuels. Use of compost for dash purpose, agricultural purpose. Dash papers, plastics and other materials. Yes, thank you. Recycling paper, plastic and other materials. Plant more trees to help prevent loss of fertility in the dash, the topsoil. These are the suggestions to minimize air pollution and soil pollution. Dear students, in your exam you have to face 7 multiple choice questions. So here I have kept 7 questions. So here I have kept 7 multiple choice questions. Each question carries 1 mark. Now answer the following questions. Question A. Increased sediment from soil causes dash. Option 1. Air pollution. Option 2. Water pollution. Option 3. Soil pollution. Option 4. Environment pollution. Yes. Thank you. Option 2. Water pollution. Absolutely correct. Question B. Who dash industrial waste in water bodies? Option 1. Must depose. Option 2. Should accumulate. Option 3. Should not depose. Option 4. Should throw. Yes. Option 3. Thank you. Should not depose. Option 3. Should not depose. Question C. The dash people are the worst victim of various pollution. Option 1. Rural. Option 2. Urban. Option 3. Unconscious. Option 4. Conscious. Yes, thank you learners. Option 2. Urban people. Question D. Use of dash shopping bag is also responsible for environmental pollution. Option 1. Paper. Option 2. Polythene. Option 3. Cotton. Option 4. Jute. Yes. Option 2. polythene. Thank you, learners. Question E. Recycling can be dashed to control or reduce soil pollution. Option 1 harmful, option 2 helpful, option 3 useless, option 4 dangerous. Yes, option 2 helpful. Question F. Soil pollution is caused by dash of pesticides and fertilizer. Option 1 moderate use, option 2 slight use, option 3 proper use, option 4 indiscriminate use. Yes, thank you learners, indiscriminate use. Question G. Natural fertilizer should be used dash chemical 1. Option 1 in addition to, option 2 in place to, option 3 in favor of, option 4 in case of. Yes, thank you learners. Option 2 in place to. Dear students, here is a short evaluation for you. I have kept some comprehensive questions to evaluate you. Now answer the following questions. Everybody try. Why should we be aware of using pesticide? This is a close-ended question. You can pick up the answer from your text. Yes, thank you. We should be aware of using pesticides because they may seriously pollute our rivers, canals, and lakes. Why is question B? Why is environmental pollution a major problem today? This is an open-ended question. You can express your own opinion. Thank you learners. Now match your answer with me. I told you this is an open-ended question, so you can write the answer with your own words. I am just helping you. Environmental problem is a major problem today because it has not only endangered plant and animals' life, but also affected the normal cycles in nature. Question C. Which can be safe substitution of chemical fertilizer? Yes, thank you learners. Natural fertilizer and compost can be safe substitution for chemical fertilizer. This is close-ended questions. You can pick up the answer from the text. How do polythene shopping bag cause serious threat to the soil and drainage system? This is an open-ended question. Here you can write the answer with your own words and express your opinion. As polythene shopping bags do not decay or decompose naturally, they remain unchanged. Thus, they reduce the fertility of soil and obstructs drainage system. Question E. What is the most significant cause of soil pollution? The most significant cause of soil pollution is the mismanagement of huge volume of industrial waste which is produced every day. Now I am giving you a short homework. Write a paragraph about environmental pollution, highlighting on its causes, effects, and solution. Goodbye, dear students. Today we have talked about comprehensive multiple gap fillings, three types of questions on same passage.